Hey, what is going on, my friends? How we doing today? We are back with yet another video. Yeah, so today, while we're in the middle of the playoffs and we're just kind of yapping at this point, I felt like let's do something a little bit different than we've been doing the past few days. Yesterday I did like a hardball deep dive, so hopefully you enjoyed that. If that's like something that we like doing, I definitely think I could do that with like more coaches and probably go even more in depth with it. So hopefully we did enjoy that. Obviously we are waiting till tomorrow for playoffs to start. So hopefully I will figure out videos for that. But yeah, regardless, today I figured we'd do something a little fun. We'd do a tier list, and we would try to rank the quarterbacks. Before I get like too far into it though, I just would like to say, first of all, my name is Cody Lear. If you would like to give a like, comment, subscribe, I would appreciate it so very much. If you don't, completely understandable. But would be cool if you did. But either way, yeah, let's dive into the tier list kind of thing. So for the quarterbacks, I have decided on like five, six categories. I think top of the line guys that were like just absolutely insane this year who played very good but not elite. We have we have erased the tape, too early to tell, and then just the backups. There's going to be a couple rookies in here that I think that you would just go ahead and erase the tape. There's a couple rookies in here I think time's just going to have to tell. I don't think that they really like showed up and shined out, so we're going to go ahead and put them in there. You're going to see a lot of the backups will probably be some of the backups will probably be in that area, and some of them will just be quality backups, which I think is just kind of like, I feel like Jacoby at this point has to be in one of these top other tiers. So, yeah, either way, let's get into it. Starting with top of the line, Matthew Stafford was absolutely top of the line. Andy Dalton over here, it's a race to tape or a backup. I think at this point in his career, you're just a backup. I believe this is Tyrod Taylor. Unfortunately, I think at this point you're also just a backup. Wasn't like a phenomenal season, but I don't think you were like bottom line trash or anything like that. Flacco, we'll go with We'll go with that. When he was playing with the Bengals, he was definitely playing a little bit better. Yeah, no, absolutely. And I actually think Kirk Cousins has to go into that kind of area too. I believe he was just kind of an kind of guy, but I'm not going to put Justin here first. I'm going to start with Gino. Gino, I think, is the epitome of erase the tape. He was okay. Well, no, he wasn't okay. He had a really bad year. And of course, the more and more stuff that we hear, yeah, I mean, apparently that was just kind of how that was going to go. It is what it is, I guess, at that point. Kind of hard to talk about it with Gino. Apparently, their offensive coordinator was calling plays that they hadn't even practiced. It's pretty insane. But regardless, yeah. Justin Fields, unfortunately, I think you're in the erase the tape category as well, and that might even just be the Jets franchise themselves. Yeah. Dak actually top of the line was a really, really good player. Really, really good player this year. The wins don't show it. I mean, they're like what? I think they were a 7-8-1 team. But his numbers were absolutely insane. So top of the line for Dak for sure. This is Jacoby Brissett. I think I'm gonna put him in the category. But to start with this good but not elite, I think that's where Jared Goff immediately has to go. Dobbs, backup. Mariota, he played enough. I think kind of works for him. For sure. Winston, he only ended up playing like 2 games, so I'll just put him in this backup kind of role over here. Baker, I think I'm going to go good but not elite. Because the first half of the season, you would argue, was absolutely elite. Yeah, I think I'm okay with it. This year is the first time I can actually, like, well, actually, the last few years you could have probably done that. But I do think Patrick Mahomes is probably just right now this year. I mean, I think that his team was just kind of dookie butter. The too early to tell category is going to go to, like, Shador, going to go to, like, Quinn Ewers, Riley Leonard here. These are guys that I think, well, and they didn't really get enough starts to really tell me kind of like what I should think of them, if that makes any sense. I think that they still need more games, more game reps, stuff like that to really like show me kind of what they did. I kind of want to get into the top of the line kind of categories. So I think I have to go with Drake May. Very, very good player. Justin Herbert, I believe I would say good but not elite. Definitely not in the playoffs. Erase the tape, honestly. Put Kyler in there. Darnold, okay, so as a quarterback, good but not elite. But he's had a very, very talented year. If it was just last game's performance alone, I'd put Love in top of the line. But he was kind of like middle of the road. I'm going to put him behind Jared Goff and put him in good but not elite. But I think you could argue maybe he could probably even flip flop Goff. I'm just going to go there for now. Purdy, this one might get a little bit of shade, and I would completely understand. But I think I'm just going to put him in this year. Maybe if he started the whole year, we could probably talk. But yeah, and honestly, in that same category, Mac Jones needs to go because Mac Jones played just fine this year for sure. I need a more sample size from Jackson Dart, so I'll put him in too early to tell right now. McCarthy also should probably go into too early to tell. We will also just go ahead and throw Cam Ward in there. He's the only one that started all 17. But I don't know if I can justify putting any of those guys in this kind of area right just this year, to be honest with you. This year was just crazy. Absolutely crazy. T-Law probably should be top of line. He had a really, really strong year. Chuck. We might have to make another tier. Yeah. Yeah, we'll make a tier for these rookies. Yeah, we'll do that. Rookies with promise. And I will actually probably throw Shador in here as well. Because I liked a little bit of what I saw from Shador, to be honest with you. So I think that's what I will do for that. Tua Tagovailoa has got to be the epitome up there with Gino for a race to tape. This was just a really, really bad year for him. Zach Wilson, I think you're now, unfortunately, just a career backup. Malik Willis. Let's just put it as showed promise. And that way we can sneak JJ in here as well. Okay, now I think I like that a little better. Daniel Jones, I would put in good. At the beginning of the year, he would have been top of the line. But right now, I can't put him there. Burrow, again, another one that I would... Maybe if he played the whole year, I could put him there. Possibly the same with Lamar. I had to put him in good but not elite just this year. You're probably just a career backup. Jalen, I think I got to put you in You could be with Mahomes. This really wasn't that great of a year for Jalen, but obviously you made it to the playoffs, so I don't think he's complaining too much. But Caleb, I'd put him in good but not elite. I don't know if he's was like one of those elite guys. Bo, let's put you towards the back end of good but not elite. I think you had some moments. Bryce, you're the epitome of and so is your right hand man, CJ. You two, I just do not know what to think. I'm also not going to put the rookies in here. I think Davis, I believe this is Davis Mills. I got to give him that. He definitely showed promise. Is this Rattler? I don't know if that's Rattler. No, this is Rattler. Who are you then? I'm just going to put you as backup because I don't recognize you, I don't think. I would probably erase the Rattler tape, to be honest with you. He was okay. Probably the same with Russell Wilson if you don't count the Cowboys game. Penix, I'll put you in N with your teammate. Top of the line, Josh Allen for sure. And if Lamar played a full year, I don't think that would even be a question. Because, man, I love watching Lamar play football. Milton, I think I got to put him in too early to tell. I'll do the same with Dylan Gabriel because, unlike Shador, I don't think I loved everything that he brought to the table. This is probably going to be a race to tape situation. AR was just a backup. You were out for the whole year. A race to tape for Browning. McConnell, unfortunately, you were just kind of a backup. Too early to tell with Will Howard. Huntley. He did win a couple games. Lance and McKee, really, they didn't get to play a lot, so they're just kind of the backups. This is old Pickett. I do not know who that is. I'll put Huntley in because he did win a couple games. Jaden will have to put in showed promise. He didn't really get to play enough to really show me anything this year. And Pickett, probably erased the tape, even though he had that one win. But so I'll just put him in that category kind of deal. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the quarterback class this year. Oh, well, I didn't end up with the top 5 anyway, so I do very much like that. Yeah. Take a good look at it here. I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and settle. Maybe. I think Baker kind of has to go in. He kind of slipped. So I want to put him in the same, because if I'm going to put Brock Purdy there, I think it's only fair I put Baker there. And Brock Purdy, if he just limits the turnovers, I will probably eat my words on that one. 100% will eat my words on that one. But that's going to be it for today. Obviously, if you disagree, which I'm sure you will, because every time I look at it, I'm wondering if I should. Let me know what you think.